Hey guys, Lavelle. I haven't been here in a while, so this video is actually going to be a description on how to transition while in the military. But before I get started, I'm going to do it when it was the Obama administration, okay? Because Trump administration came in and completely banned transgender, right? We all remember that. So I actually got grandfathered in. So I'm going to give you instructions based on how I had to do it with my instruction. I know which was in the past, but I believe if they ever bring it back, you would still go about it the same exact way. Okay? So here's the first thing you're going to want to do. First thing you're going to do is make sure you get all the instructions. Okay? That, well, obviously, if you're able to do it while in the military, per Biden's administration, you would find all, their instructions based on it. So once you have all your instructions and stuff like that, put it in a nice, neat little folder. Good to go. Make 2 copies of everything. One for yourself and one to present. Okay? This will save you so much time and a headache. And do your research. Then you're going to go, for me in the Navy, for any other branch, I don't really know, but I'm sure it's pretty much along the same lines, right? For us, I was on a ship, so you're going to go to your PCM. So I went to my PCM, which was on the ship, my ship doctor. I told her, hey, I'm transgender. She was like, okay, I don't know anything about this. Give me 2 days and come back. This is when, I gave her the 2 days for her to pull up her information, and then I took 2 days to pull up the information that I told you should actually be your first step. So right there, I'm just saving you that time, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing. So once I came back and I seen her, and she's like, okay, so this is this and this and this, and the policies, so forth. This is what we're going to do next. So the next thing she's going to do, she's going to put in, they're going to put in a consultation. So pretty much what that is going to be a referral, okay? You're going to get a number to call for that referral, or the referral number, or the place you're going to will call you, okay? So the referral will pretty much be for mental, okay? You're going to go see a psychiatrist, okay? And it probably could be a psychologist, okay? You're going to tell them about all your shit, okay? To why you feel like you are transgender, things like that. Now, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying I disagree with it. But if you're a person that wants to clear up your trauma, right? Needs help, you should tell them everything. You should tell them why you feel like you need a transition and where the problem or the issue came from that's deep rooted, right, to why you want to become the person. Now, the problem with that is a psychiatrist or a psychologist might determine that you are not mentally fit enough and will deny your gender dysphoria claim because they'll want to help you root all through those problems that you have to make sure that those problems aren't what is causing you to feel that you have to change a whole fucking gender. Which is crazy. I understand. I'll give you a small example at the end of this video if you want to tag along in here what the psychiatrist had said to me. But if you want this to go a little bit faster, this process, right? And I'm going to say how it happened to me versus how you should get it done, right? The very first meeting that you have with the therapist, you tell them, hey, I have gender dysphoria. They're going to be like, okay. And you're going to be like, I want to get put on hormones. And you can be polite, but I'm going to tell you what's going to come of it. But you can say, what do I have to do that, right? Well, they're going to be like, well, let's talk a little bit, so forth. They're going to try to draw all that stuff out. But in the end of it all, right, they are going to pull out a book, and it's going to say, hey, this is what qualifies as gender dysphoria. They're going to go through a list. So it's like a ADHD screening, right? There's a list that they have, and they'll ask you questions, right? And if you fall in that category, and if you have a certain amount of yeses to those questions, then yes, you will be diagnosed, with gender dysphoria. So what happened to me was, she went through the book, and I said yes, 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 or no, no, no to whatever things. But as long as you have 3 or more, you are considered to have gender dysphoria, right? Once you get the stamp for that, okay, you get gender dysphoria. They will shoot, saying, hey, this person does have gender dysphoria, and they'll give a recommendation. That you will bring straight to your ship's doctor, okay? So, once you do that, right, before you can even get on testosterone or hormones or anything while in the military, this has to go up to your captain, okay? So pretty much is what's going to happen once you get that approval, right? Your doctor is going to send out another consultation. And usually it's to an endocrinologist, okay? Once it gets to the endocrinologist, you don't just straight up go on T the first date you go there. It doesn't happen like that, okay? You're going to sit down with somebody. They're going to create a plan for you, okay? So it's pretty much they're going to ask you, hey, any allergies, things like that, right? And what do you want out of this transition? So they'll ask you for the mastectomy, the bottom surgeries, and there's a shit ton of them, right? There's like things for things to be able to urinate, to have fucking ball sack. Sorry, not professional, I know wordings, but things like that. So with that being said, you'll create this plan, right? So you won't even meet with the doctor the first day. You'll have to schedule another appointment, right? And this is when you'll actually meet with the doctor. You will do blood tests, right, before you go and see this doctor, because they want to see where your levels are at to even start, okay? Once you get that paper, right, you get to put that in a folder, and the only people that get to see this, right, I don't care what anybody fucking says, because you don't have to tell your sergeant, your first class, you know, your E6s, your E5s, not even your E7, okay, not even your E8, okay, not your department head, okay. The only people that need to see this, okay, is your ship's doctor or your PCM and the captain, okay. You don't even need the master chief. You don't even need the XO. For us, the executive officer and, you know, master chief, okay. You technically don't. I got fucked, okay. So I'm gonna go back a little bit and show you how I just saved you so much fucking more time, okay. First mistake was my psychiatrist, when I told her I had gender dysphoria, ended up having 3 sessions with me, and that wasted 3 weeks of my fucking life of starting this process. 3 weeks, that's a lot of fucking time, right? So by the 3rd appointment that I had with her, that's when she went through the book with me and was like, okay, what I had to tell her what she had to do, you know, because I guess she's never had a case where she had to write a letter saying, hey, yeah, this person has gender dysphoria, you know, you're good to go to send a consultation to the endocrinologist. Okay, so that right there, I just saved you 3 weeks. Go in there and cut straight to the point. Be like, hey, yeah, I have gender dysphoria. I need a letter or, you know, a recommendation saying that this is what I do have. That way I can go see the endocrinologist. And then they'll let them pull out the book and stuff like that. You know, I got to tell them. Okay, so 3 weeks right there I just saved on your fucking time. Now we're going to fast forward, right? I made my plan and everything. Okay, so then after I made my plan, everybody knew about it. I don't understand why. The letter was supposed to be made, right? And it was supposed to just be given to my doctor. My doctor was supposed to take it straight to the CEO, okay? Commanding officer. But for some reason, it was just everybody had to fucking know about it. So I'm going to tell you right now, nobody has to fucking know about it. And you know why? HIPAA, and it's medical. Okay? If you do not want anyone to know about it, I'm being dead serious. Shut that shit down. Tell them no. You don't need to know. Okay? You don't. So, took a while, right? I got my paper all together and stuff like that. Sent it up to my CO. This is my new CO. She actually brought me in one-on-one and had a conversation with me and stuff like that. And depending on your command, I know a lot of the transition stuff would not happen on a ship. So I actually got lucky to be able to do it, and it was because I was so close to the end of my contract, right? I had extended for a year at this point, but she was about self-growth, so it also matters who your commanding officer is, right? But she definitely asked my permission to bring it to the attention of the triad, which we would say is the commanding officer, the executive officer, and the master chief. I don't know why, but I said yes. She was just such a nice lady, whatever. So she agreed. So we came up with a plan to keep the Navy happy, but to make me happy too. So she said, I will sign off to let you start testosterone, but for your surgeries, can we wait till your last 3 months out? We'll send you to get the surgery within your last 3 months because I have the power to either take you off the ship or extend you. So she said, I will keep you off the ship. And this, I'm telling you this part because if you're near your end of your contract, that there is a possible way to be able to do this without affecting whatever mission you're on. You know what I mean? I was in the shipyards. We weren't doing anything. Nothing productive, right? So this was a plan that made everybody happy. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why I'm telling you this part of the story. Okay? So we made a plan. So 3 months before my contract ended, right, she's going to let me get my surgery. And then from there, I was just going to go on my terminal leave and do my recovery on my own time, right, once I get out. Perfect. What's wrong with that plan? Absolutely nothing. If you know anybody in the fucking military, the last 3 months of their fucking contract, they're not doing shit. I'm not doing shit. All right? Sorry. With that being said, okay. Sorry, I malfunctioned there for a second. With that being said, okay, once I got my plan and we made this, she pushed everything through. Once this gets pushed through, this goes back to the doctor. Doctor says, okay, cool. Make copies for yourself. Make sure you make copies because it has your plan in it. So I said, you gotta make 2 copies. One for them, one for you. So once I got printed and approved and everything put into my medical record and stuff like that, then another consultation was set. I met with my endocrinologist. Okay, the first day I met with him, they did those blood tests, right? They wanted to get the readings and everything like that. Make sure you fast for these blood tests, okay? They want to check your liver. They want to check your levels of your testosterone already running through your body. Your hormones levels and things like that. So then, yeah, the first day I actually with the doctor, sitting in with the doctor, that's when I got testosterone. Awesome. The doctor, you can get different forms. I started off with shots, and then the way my body was reacting to the shots was I had a really, really high testosterone level right in the beginning, and then after 2 weeks, because it was every 2 weeks, it was just significantly low. So I wasn't having an even experience. So now I do topical, which is gel, apply it, and everything's pretty good. I do it every single day. I got a nice routine down, so it'll be up to you. So that is the process to get started in the military. Well, in the Navy. Sorry, I won't say the military. In the Navy to be able to transition. I hope this video helps you guys save some time. I mean, just take 15 minutes in your fucking day and just watch the whole video. I'm not speaking out of my ass. I just wish somebody could have told me, hey, this is exactly what you need to tell the therapist. Hey, this is exactly what you need to tell the captain. Hey, this is exactly, I could have, and I only say that it saved 3 weeks or in 2 days and stuff like that, but the reality of making these appointments, they're spaced out so fucking bad. I didn't even get my first appointment until the following year in January. I started this process in October, right? So I guess what I'm just saying is take the 15 minutes that I did to make this video for you guys, right? And I don't know, take what you need from it, take what you want from it, but I just hope it helps you. I hope it cuts your time in half. I should not have started T 8 months into this process. 8 months. Okay? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months. I didn't start till May. Started in October. Okay? So, yeah, I hope I can cut your time in half. And if you need or have any questions specifically to anything I said that wasn't detailed enough, let me know. So that's the end for this part of the video. If you want to keep listening to what I'm saying, this is the part where I was talking about rooting out of your trauma and stuff like that. So, of course, the psychologist never gave me any names of the patient they were talking about, right? But they had a case, right? And this is why she says we have to discuss what makes you feel this way, right? I said, okay. She's like, because some people, or the person that she said she said this person wanted to transition because of all of the sexual trauma that she had been through. And she had believed if she was a boy that this trauma would have never happened, that her dad or whoever, I don't think it was a dad, but it might have been. I wouldn't have said that without any reason. I guess I'm not trying to out anybody. But if, it would have never happened to her if she was a he. So she wanted to transition into a he. But the psychiatrist said no, because that is the wrong reason to want to transition, right? And I mean, who is the psychologist to determine? But I don't argue with the fucking Navy. I'm me, and the Navy's the Navy, right? So, but that was just an example. I mean, she didn't really go into details. She just wants to know, like, hey, are you that severely traumatized by any experience to make this drastic decision? And obviously, I said no. That's not how that's not my reasoning, and I explained my reasoning for it, and I will put that in another video, but this one's already fucking long. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. What I can do better to make these videos less boring. I am new to all this social media shit, blogging, TikTok, all this stuff. So, thanks for listening. Please subscribe. Please leave comments. Ask away.